Welcome back, folks. Did you see the movement yesterday? And if you have seen the movement in the crypto prices, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, everything kind of ripped up, especially Ethereum and Bitcoin. There was a lot to it. There was much, much more to it than just the price increasing. It was almost like a straight line up. Let's dig through that. From what I have found out, it was a ton of institutional investors all buying at the same time to get in before the short squeeze. All those people, the shorts getting liquidated. I told you that was one of the things that could happen really quick. It could set up for one of the biggest short squeezes. And this would be a very tiny short squeeze so far. We saw a massive rip up, a lot of buying, and then the push back down on most, not all. Not all. Ethereum's still doing its thing. Hey, moment out there, looking for some thoughts and prayers for Mama Mo. For you guys know that my mom, she's going in, well, by the time you guys watch this video, I'll be at the hospital. I'm making this video way ahead of time here. I got to go to the hospital at 6:30 a.m., and they're going in for a check for the blockages in her heart and a whole bunch of other things. Yeah, it's going to be something. And so that's what I'm asking for down below. Just put put down prayers for Mama Mo. She will appreciate it. I'll show it to her. I'm choking on a I just had some popcorn. I'll show it to her at the hospital. I would greatly appreciate it if you guys could just put down some good words to Mama Mo down there. Yeah, now let's move on though. Some positivity from the Discord. If you guys are not in there, melt, let's go. I love it. Small wins, let's go. James, you hitting the wins. Fat Tony in the house. Renko in the house. Crystal, our expert trader in the house. Fogo, let's go. Arkansas Dog, we had lots of wins out there. Caden Knight running through. Fat Tony again. Hey, look. If you're not a part of this Discord, get in there now. Tomorrow, I will be trading live at 2 p.m. Eastern, and we crushed it yesterday. It was a monster of a win. And if you want to get access to the 36 learning lessons, the expert traders, myself, portfolio, they have Breadbot, the charts, everything in there at one of the lowest prices we have ever done. For this, I believe it is the lowest price. First link down below. You can get the earner tier right now for 20 bucks. 20 bucks. And if it doesn't click in like that, it should be automatic. Put code CYBER. CYBER. It gets in there. And don't forget to get the technical course. It is pure fire. Any of these bundles, all of it or more, each has its own community. Code LEARN. All right, these links are down there. Take advantage of them, family. Now, check this out. Here's what's going on. This is so big. You got BlackRock out there, right? Expands beyond $11 billion ETH fund with staked Ethereum ETF filing. Like, this is what we've been waiting for. And so you got a lot of positive things coming in. And remember, when BlackRock gets involved, it's massive. 11 billion in their fund. So now they're putting in for an iShares Stake Ethereum Trust ETF. First U.S. product that offers direct staking exposure for institutional investors. That's the big money. And so for those wondering, what happened? What's going on? The preliminary prospectus dated December 5th describes a vehicle. And there you go. Capturing rewards, all that good stuff. Yeah, will issue shares representing fractional beneficial interest in Ether asset, which will, so you got a lot of stuff here. Let's just put that down. You got a lot of stuff here. It's massive. And I think it's going to continue to help Ethereum out above and beyond Bitcoin. And you kind of start to see this. All right. So you had that on the 5th, the last day. So they announced that on the 5th. We get to the weekend and Monday pops, boom. Tuesday pops, boom. So you have this massive, with, of course, Bitcoin getting that institutional buy, everything ran. Not only did you have Ethereum running already better than Bitcoin, you added that gas to it to get that short squeeze, and it ran like a champ. Now we're on to the new candle. We had a little bit of a pullback. We got all the way up, well, what were we, almost 3,400? Goodness gracious. Yeah, we got up there pretty high, almost 3,400. Now you're back down to the 50 EMA. I told you this is the last line in the sand that I've been waiting for. That would be the official flipping. And that's what I am waiting for personally. So as I said, I'm not worried about this. I'm trying to get all the way up to the new highs. So this right here, this little space is what I wait for to get into this space. And that is what I'm waiting for. So today is a big day. We got the Fed meeting today. You got, what, 2 o'clock they released the Fed cut. We expect that because it's like 90% chance, 87 point, let's check this out, 87.6% chance. So they're going to cut. If they don't cut, I will tell you this right now, this disappears. This candle disappears. They will cut, most likely. The 13% chance they don't. What I'm afraid of is the 230. You got Jerome Powell coming out, and what I'm expecting, we don't know what to expect. Is he going to be dovish? Is he going to be hawkish? Last time he was hawkish, and that's what started this sell-off. Is he going to repeat that and be hawkish again? And even though they cut, he says we probably won't cut again for a while, or we're going to take some time not to cut again. And all of a sudden, everybody gets a little panicky, and they priced in the cut, but they start to see it turn back because of him. Or was this the top? We needed a sell-off correction. We needed a new higher low, and we got it. If we come in here and look, right? Look at this. We got these lows, lows, lows. And all of a sudden we come up here low right here, hit it again. We dipped under. That's the no-no. All right, you guys seeing this support right here long-term for Ethereum? So we have it. Because this is the one thing I don't think people have been paying attention to. Look at the long-term right here. All right? This is big. So we're going up, we're hitting it here, we're hitting it down here again. Look at this, it's hitting it just like a champ. Every time it hits here, it buys up. Then, what do we have? The first time in a long time, we hit underneath that, and we came down, and that was a nasty sell-off. I'm surprised it didn't go lower, to be blunt, but now we're recovering back up to that. We get back above this line, this resistance, or the support, which could be resistance right now. If we confirm back above there, we should be able to run to new all-time highs. And I definitely want to ride that train. All right? I want to get on that rocket, get to the new time highs, and go from there. So you guys can see what I'm talking about. We were going all the way back to basically April of this year, and we stayed above there until we didn't. And now we're back up there teasing it again. So that's what I'm watching for. You go to Bitcoin, all right? You had what I've been telling you to watch right here. We've been hitting that resistance right here. We finally went above it, but we failed at this resistance, which we had before, and we pushed back down. Right now, though, the 5 did flip to 13, which is beautiful. And we are above that resistance here. The only thing that can mess all this up, remember, I'm waiting for the 50 to get taken out as well. We're down to 96.9 now. Every day it keeps coming down. I want to flip the 50. Then I'll feel like we can run like a champ. And I mean some massive gains. I'm going to be looking at taking some extreme risk this time. We'll find out. If you guys are ready for this, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit FF down in the comments below. Let me know where you're watching from. FF stands for financial freedom. That's our goal. If you're with me on this journey, you hit that. So that's kind of what I'm watching for right now. You get it. So Bitcoin not looking as good. Look at Bitcoin, way off the 50 EMA. Remember, Ethereum's right there. Add in Tom Lee, 435 million more they're buying. All right. He keeps telling super cycle, all the greatest things in the world, all that stuff. Of course, the price kept going lower. And I remember them saying that the low was going to be, I think, 3,700. And we got all the way down to 2,500. And so they have to keep buying in terms of what I'm seeing. They continue to buy. They want to get up to that 5% has been their goal. So they got to keep buying to get there, right there. Stated target of 5%. They now own 3.2% though. That's impressive. And their shares are back up to $36 a share. We'll see where it goes from there. Now I wanted to look at the other two as well. You guys know what I'm talking about. XRP, not that great. When you look at this one, we're not even above the 13. We hit the 13, pushed back down. And that's one of the concerns I had. And I've been telling people, watch this. You're not above the 50. The 50 EMA keeps coming down. We're at 226 on the 50 EMA. We're at price 208. Not that great. So until I get confirmation above the 50, I'm just going to be sitting back and watching. And then the last one I'm going to do the same with is Solana. Now Solana, you want to get above the 50 as well. The 50 is at 152. We're priced at 137. We were at 144 today. This is sideways as well. So massive pump on all these after you had that Bitcoin buy. But if you paid attention to what I just told you about the Bitcoin buy, pushed it all the way up. And now coming back down 93 and back down to 92. So 94, 93, 92. And we're going to see how today works out. The Fed's saying whatever they say is going to change everything. Today changes everything. If they come out and they're super dovish, look out above. If they come out and they talk about, hey, probably the last cut for a while and it scares the market and they talk the market down, that's bad news. And we'll see how that goes. Last time, they were negative when I thought they were going to be positive. I got to be blunt. It's like fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I feel like they're going to be negative this time, so they'll probably be positive. And I just don't know. I just don't know. The way he was talking last time, there was a lot of debate about raising their or cutting their rates. We'll see what they do. All right, remember, the Fed has already moved from quantitative tightening. They're done with that. They got the balance sheet roll off is finished. They're buying that back. That should help yields. Not that you're seeing it yet. That could take some time. And of course, now we have the Fed meeting. Oh, it's going to be a big day. It's going to be a big day. I thank you ahead of time for all the prayers and thoughts for Mrs. Mo, or not Mrs. Mo, for Mama Mo. And for those who are not in the Discord, you're going to want to join me tomorrow. It's going to be a wild Casino Thursday, I call it. Join the first link down below. Hit into the Discord. You get the earner tier. This is going to be a lot of fun. The videos are in there. They're recorded for you after. I do it live in there. And if you can't make it, the recordings are there for you. Second link down below gets you over to the courses we got. These are master classes. You want to learn how to trade. You want to take your learning and earning to the next level. Get the technical options and crypto courses. We have a bundle right here. And you can save a monster amount of money. Perfect Christmas gift for yourself. Code LEARN. All right, folks, that's it. That's the update. I appreciate you stopping by. I will see you in the Discord. Be sure to like and subscribe. Now let's get out there and make some money.